The following program is rated YouTube MA. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, it is I, Snicklefritz, and today we're going to be taking a look at Black Widow's final trailer that actually dropped today. As I was watching it, I just had the sudden urge to do an actual breakdown slash reaction slash point out Easter eggs from other movies. So I hope you guys are prepared, and I hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's jump into it.
I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses. You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story. Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you.
How many others are there? Enough.
We have to go back to where it all started. So they never do that to anyone again.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win.
I've always felt it best not to look into the past.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. I made my choice. I'm done running. Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god, this...
Up,
All
listen.
right, enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair. I tell people my sister moved out west. You're a science teacher. Your husband, he renovates houses.
Now, this scene right here, I kind of want you to remember, because I believe that this kind of takes place after another moment in the trailer where you hear David Harbour's character, Red Guardian, talking to Natasha and saying that we're family, we'll fight together. And they're all just standing there. Well, it looks like to be the same scene here, but as you can see, now she's standing alone. So I'm thinking that this scene, somewhere in the timeline, after everything's said and done, they land. Ross's crew starts rolling up on them, and Natasha's probably like, "Yeah, just go on about your way. I'll take the crap for this. I'm already in trouble with the law. You three go be free and do your thing." And she kind of protects them towards the end of the movie. That's my little bit of an idea of it. And like I said, let me know what you guys think about that one right there.
You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story. Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
Now we're gonna pause here real quick just to throw out there. Now, when she says new enemies, I mean, like making all these bad enemies of it from the past, she's clearly not talking about Taskmaster. Taskmaster is somebody that is new to the story that she didn't know about, because you clearly hear her explain to her in this next scene coming up that this is Taskmaster, this is who he is, and so on and so forth.
His His call sign's Taskmaster.
Now, some nice attention to detail for Taskmaster. He does learn his fighting styles from watching footage of other people fight. And as you can see here, he found footage from Iron Man 2, and he is watching that to learn her fighting style.
He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
Like I said, right here, we actually learned that, Taskmaster actually is running the Red Room at this point in time, and that he is actually controlling the actually New Widows somehow. And even though they have like every cognitive ability available to him, like they know what's going on, he's somehow still able to control him. And what I'm thinking is, if you look at other previous trailers, and I'll try to have a picture up here for you, she ends up pulling out these red vials. And I'm thinking that these red vials is what's used to control the widows. And I think that also is going to tie into Thunderbolt Ross and how he becomes the actual Red Hulk, because it's somewhat like a super serum for a super soldier serum. I'm sorry. And I think he does something to alter it, and he gets his hand on it somehow, and that's might be how he actually becomes the Red Hulk.
I should have come.
Now, this scene where you see Yelenova, I hope I said her name right, kind of strapped down to this little gurney here, and then you eventually see a female hand kind of flicking this syringe with some clear fluid in it. I don't think it's the same stuff that is used to control the other widows, so I don't think there's going to be anything along the lines where this particular character is going to be a bad guy, low-key. I would probably save that for Rachel Weisz's character, but I don't really think this is the same stuff that controls the other widows.
Back for you.
How many others are there? Enough.
We have to go back to where it all started, so they never do that to anyone again.
Quick little side note, I think in this scene right here where she's talking and it shows Juvenella, whatever her name is, the blonde hair Black Widow, I don't think she's talking to her. I actually think she's talking to David Harbour, because if you look at the backgrounds here, they kind of look the same. So it looks like she's the one that helps break out David Harbour, in my opinion.
We're a family. We fight with you.
You won't win. I've always found it best.
Now, this by far possibly has to be my favorite scene from this trailer, where you show Red Guardian and Taskmaster fighting against each other. I like his little beard wipe he does to get it all nice and straight. And then you see good old Taskmaster pull a Black Panther, pull out his claws, jump up, kick him, do a backflip, and land just like Black Widow does. Now, I know a lot of people think that the kick is supposed to resemble Spider-Man, but I'm pretty sure if you go back and look at the Black Panther movie, you would clearly see he's mimicking Black Panther.
Don't look into the past. Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
And of course, as we know, and I'm only going to say it just because I know if I don't say it, somebody's going to be like, well, how come you didn't say this, is him acting like Hawkeye? It was something we've seen in there, like the first couple trailers that put out, so I didn't think it would be something needed to say, but just to cover my butt so I don't get ripped a new one, or someone tried to rip me a new one in the comments for saying I didn't mention the Hawkeye reference.
At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. I made my choice. I'm done running.
Now, I kind of wanted to bring light to something that I've also seen a bunch of people say. They think this guy right here is Taskmaster. It's not Taskmaster. And a lot of people are like saying that it is. If you look at past trailers, as you see right here, these are clearly just some troopers that are going after the four main heroes of this thing. And as you can see, the masks are on ample things. So trust me, that is not Taskmaster. Don't believe any of that. So, quick question for you guys. Who do you think he is mimicking here? I was thinking at first it could be Ronin, but Infinity War at this point in time, because this takes place before Infinity War and after Captain America's Civil War, so he hasn't became Ronin yet because the snap hasn't happened and he hasn't gone his vengeful run after his family got dusted. So who do you think he's actually copying here? Do you think it could be Black Widow, or just let me know who you think.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god, this.
Up,
All
listen.
right, enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.